Chicago, a city known for its vibrant culture, is facing a crisis. The city is grappling with a massive budget deficit and an influx of migrants. This double whammy has left residents angry and frustrated, questioning the city's priorities. The heart of the problem lies in the city's budget, facing a whopping $1 billion deficit. Since August 2022, Chicago has spent $574.5 million on the New Arrivals mission. This program helps migrants bus to Chicago from Texas, straining the city's resources. The city is struggling to provide housing, food, and medical care to the newcomers. This is leading to resentment among some residents who feel neglected. They believe the city is prioritizing migrants over their own needs. It's a complex issue with no easy answers, balancing compassion with fiscal responsibility. The situation in Chicago reflects a larger national debate. The New Arrivals mission is at the center of Chicago's controversy. This program was created to help the nearly 39,000 migrants who have arrived since 2022. Many were bused from Texas as part of a political strategy, making Chicago the city with the third highest migrant intake in the U.S. The New Arrivals mission provides essential services like emergency shelter, medical care, and job assistance. Supporters argue it's a humanitarian imperative, a moral duty to help those in need. They point out that many migrants are fleeing violence and persecution. Critics, however, argue that the program is financially unsustainable. They say Chicago cannot afford to provide for so many newcomers amidst a budget crisis. They believe the city should prioritize its own residents first. The New Arrivals mission is seen as a well-intentioned program with unintended consequences. The $1 billion budget deficit is a dark cloud over Chicago. This imbalance has put immense pressure on the city's finances, forcing tough choices. To bridge this gap, Mayor Brandon Johnson has proposed a $60 million property tax increase. This proposal has fueled discontent among residents already struggling with the cost of living. Opponents view the tax hike as a consequence of spending on the New Arrivals mission. They argue that residents are bearing the financial brunt of welcoming migrants. The mayor's office maintains that the tax increase is necessary to address a pre-existing budget shortfall. They argue the city needs additional revenue for essential services like public safety, infrastructure, and education. The debate over the tax increase highlights the tension between fiscal responsibility and humanitarian efforts. The city's financial woes are a complex issue with no easy solutions. Mayor Johnson plans to phase out the New Arrivals mission shelter system by the end of 2024. This decision comes amidst pressure from residents and a need to address financial woes. The plan shifts focus from temporary shelters to permanent housing solutions for all experiencing homelessness. While presented as a solution for both residents and new arrivals, skepticism remains. Chicagoans demand transparency and a clear plan to address homelessness. The lack of trust is evident, with residents feeling unheard and ignored. The city's track record on homelessness is poor, and the added pressure of migrants intensifies demands for accountability. The road ahead remains uncertain, with the city grappling with a seemingly insurmountable crisis.